Welcome back to Harbour Unboxed for the last of my Computex coverage. It's been a fun week, but I'm keen to get home and back to benchmarking some new hardware. But before I do that, here's a look at some really comfortable upcoming products from AeroCool. If you're in the market for a new gaming desktop PC, then check out MSI's high-end Core i7 systems. Also, right now they are offering a free Uplay game key for Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands with select purchases. It's also possible to score a Wildlands game code with select MSI motherboards. Check out their X99, Z270 and H270 range. Link is in the video description. This year at Computex, AeroCool had a heap of really fun and exciting products to check out. Their Thunder X3 brand is getting a complete revamp. Soon they'll be releasing the AH7 headset, AM7 and RM5 mice, along with the AK7 keyboard. So I jumped on one of the new Project 7 gaming chairs, which I will get to in a minute, and gave the headset along with the keyboard and mouse a go. I quickly realized I was actually on Greg Salazar's editing rig. Yeah, the guy has his own editing rig on the showroom floor. I tried to log into his password protected account to mess with his project file, but I couldn't guess his password. It wasn't Core i5. Seriously though, Greg's a really nice guy and it was great to meet him in person at the show. Getting back on track, the headset sat securely on my head and felt very comfortable. The sound quality was also very good. Of course, the cans are RGB lit on the outside, and on the inside they feature 50mm drivers. Then we have the AM7 mouse, which is designed for right or left-handed gamers, so it is an ambidextrous form factor. This new Thunder X3 mouse is supported by the Hex software, which allows gamers to customize the mouse. At the heart of the AM7 is the PMW3360 sensor, supporting up to 12,000 DPI. The clickers use Omron switches, allowing for at least 20 million clicks. The RM5 is designed for right-hand gamers and is suited well to either the palm or claw grip. This time we find a PMW3325 sensor supporting a DPI of 5000 along with the same Omron gaming switches. Finally, the last Thunder X3 product is the slim mechanical gaming keyboard, which AeroCool tells us is inspired by supercar events, so yeah. There's that. Anyway, I quite like the aluminium panel with floating keycap design. In addition to the RGB keys, there is also an RGB LED strip that runs across the top and bottom of the keyboard. The AK7 features a detachable wrist rest and dedicated macro keys. Just as I was wrapping things up, Greg came back and kicked me off his system. Before I completely handed things back over to Greg though, I did check out the Project 7, AeroCool's latest and greatest gaming seat. Now, let's just get this little detail out of the way. This is an RGB chair, so yeah, it has RGB lighting. That said, it is anything but a gimmick. Well, the RGB lighting thing might be a gimmick, but the seat itself is amazing. So the RGB lighting is provided by a cable that runs around the edge of the seat, and I have to say, while completely unnecessary, it does look kind of cool, so I guess that's the point. Anyway, the chair was super comfortable and the predominantly black material looks great. AeroCool says it's made from a high quality leatherette. The molded foam pads and backrest felt great, and I have to say this is one of the more comfortable gaming seats I've sat on, and at home I do use the Ergo Human. It can also handle big units as well with a maximum load rating of 150 kilos. AeroCool also had some really awesome lounge type couches on display. They were also really comfortable, but no details were really given. I assume these are products that will be going on sale soon, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, Brian and I enjoyed having a sit down and watching people walk around the booth while we relaxed. Also on display was the new 7PC1 Pro and P7C0 Pro cases. The P7C1 Pro looked great and it included a P7H1 controller along with three 120mm RGB fans. This is a mid-range case sporting a tempered glass side panel and it comes in either white or black. They also had their new P7 650W power supply, which was developed in collaboration with Tech PowerUp. The unit certified and recognised by Cybernetics to be dead silent with an A++ rating. The PSU is designed to work efficiently even with an ambient room temperature of 50 degrees Celsius, and it does include high quality Japanese capacitors. And lastly, I should note it has an RGB controllable fan. Once we finished checking out all the products, it was back to the comfy lounge chairs for a quick relax before we got back to work. I really hope you guys enjoyed checking out the new AeroCool and Thunder X3 products with me. I'm your host Steve. I'll see you again soon.